Nam Pavanityo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasaki Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So I see you have a nice picture here of the goddess of fortune, Mother Lakshmi.
看见在这里有一部幸运女神 Lakshmi 母亲的非常精美的图片。
People are always eager to get the blessings of Lakshmi.
人们特别渴望获得 Lakshmi 母亲的祝福。
And you can see her hand is open, she's giving blessings.
我们看到她的双手呢是这样呈祝福的这个手势。
But if you go to Vrindavan, in Vrindavan, Mother Lakshmi is like this, she's praying.
但是在文达文 ，Lakshmi 母亲她的手势是双手合十祈祷的手势。
She's praying to all the Brijvasi people. She's praying, please bless me.
她向所有 Brijvasi 文达文居民来祈祷，说请祝福我。
Usually, material world, everyone wants to get blessings from Lakshmi.
在物质世界，人人想获得 Lakshmi 的祝福。
But in Vrindavan, Lakshmi prays to get the blessings of the people of Vrindavan.
但是在文达文 ，Lakshmi 祈祷能获得文达文人们的祝福。
She prays, please bless me that I can also take part in Lord Krishna's Rasa dance.
她祈祷说：“请祝福我能参加主 Krishna 的 Rasa 之舞。”
But Lakshmi cannot. She's not qualified to dance in the Rasa Lila.
但是 Lakshmi 呢，她没有资格就参加 Krishna 的 Rasa 之舞。
Because to dance in Rasa Lila, you have to take birth in the family of the cowherd people.
谁要想参加 Rasa 之舞，必须要在牧牛郎的家庭投生。
Right? When you're born in the family of the cowherd people, anybody? Are you from a family of cowherd people?
你们在座的有谁是来自牧牛郎的家庭呢？
The gopis, they're born in the family of the cowherd.
牧牛姑娘勾品们是来自牧牛郎的家庭。
But Lakshmi, she cannot get it. She's not like a gopi.
但是 Lakshmi 呢，跟勾品们不一样。
Lakshmi is the goddess of fortune, so she's more accustomed to opulence.
Lakshmi 是幸运女神，所以她更习惯于富裕。
She enjoys luxury, great wealth.
她享受着奢华和富裕。
Lakshmi is not a village girl.
Lakshmi 呢，不是一个村里的女孩。
The gopis are village girls.
勾品牧牛姑娘呢，是村子里的姑娘。
But the village girls in Vrindavan are very special.
但是本达文的村里的姑娘呢，是特别特殊的。
They're not ordinary ladies.
她们可不是普通的妇女。
The ladies in Vrindavan, in the time of Lord Krishna, 5,000 years ago, were all very special souls.
5000年前，当主 Krishna 降临地球的时候，那里牧牛姑娘都是特殊的灵魂。
They had taken birth there just so that they could take part in Lord Krishna's pastimes.
她们在那里投生，唯一的目的是为了参加 Krishna 的消时光。
Some of the gopis, in their previous life, they were the personified Vedas.
有一些牧牛姑 娘的潜意识呢是韦达经的人格化身。
Each of the different scriptures, they have personalities who represent these different scriptures.
每一部经典，它们都是有化身来代表各种经典。
There are personifications of the Bhakti Shastra.
有巴比萨者的化身。
And there are personifications of the Vedas.
有韦达经的化身。
So the personified Vedas, they wanted to understand the form of the Lord.
韦达经的化身呢，也想了解主的形象。
Because from the Vedas, it's very difficult to understand the form of the Lord.
因为从韦达经当中很难去理解主的形体。
People study the Vedas, but they don't fully know about who's behind the Vedas.
那些去研习韦达经的人，并不理解韦达经背后的那个人物。
In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Vedaischa sarveraham aham eva vidya vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. Lord Krishna said, by all the Vedas I am to be known.
我在梵歌这个世界说，所有韦达经的目的是了解我。
And Krishna said, I am the author of the Vedas.
Krishna 说，我是韦达经的编撰者。
And I am the compiler of the Vedas.
我是韦达经的作者。
So the word Veda means knowledge.
韦达经的韦达这个词意思是知识。
And Vedanta means the end of knowledge.
韦丹塔的意思是知识的终结。
And the end of knowledge is to know Krishna.
知识的终点就是了解 Krishna。
So from the Vedas, it's difficult to know Krishna.
从韦达经当中很难去了解 Krishna。
So the personified Vedas, they wanted to know Krishna.
韦达经的化身呢，希望能够了解 Krishna。
They wanted also to dance in Rasa Lila.
他们也想参加 Rasa 之舞。
But they were told, you want to come to Rasa Lila? First you have to take birth in the family of the cowherd people.
但是他们被告知说，如果你们想要参加 Rasa 之舞，首先要投生在牧牛郎的家庭。
Personified Vedas are all very learned, educated brahmanas.
韦达经的人格化身上，他们全是学识渊博的 Brahmana。
In Vedic culture, that are the Brahman, the Kshatriya, the Vaishya, the Sudra, the four divisions.
按照韦达文化呢，是会被分为 Brahmana、Kshatriya、Vaishya、Shudra 四个阶层。
The Brahmana is like the head, and they're situated in the mode of goodness.
Brahmana 就好像头脑，他们处在善良形态。
But the cowherd people, they're Vaishya. They're like Nanda Maharaj is the Vaishya.
但是牧牛郎呢，比如说 Nanda 大君，他是属于 Vaishya 阶层。
Right? Nanda Maharaj had 900,000 cows.
南达大君呢，养着90万头母牛。
And Lord Krishna was helping his father take care of the cows.
主 Krishna 呢，就帮助他的父亲来照料母牛。
Lord Krishna enjoyed to take birth in the family of the cowherd.
主 Krishna 就喜欢投生在牧牛郎的家庭。
So Lord Krishna, along with Lord Balaram, they had their childhood pastimes in the holy land of Vrindavan.
主 Krishna 和主 Balarama 两个人在 Vrindavan 上演了他们孩提时代的小时光。
And they were, Balaram, of course, he was the son of Vasudeva, who appeared in the womb of Rohini.
主 Krishna 他是 Vasudeva 的儿子。
Rohini, mother. Yeah.
而巴拉拉玛呢，他投生在罗威尼母亲的子宫里。
And Krishna was born from Vasudeva and Devaki, but then came to the home of Nanda and Yashoda.
就是巴拉拉玛呢，他的父亲是瓦苏德瓦，母亲是罗威尼，而主 Krishna 他的父亲是瓦苏德瓦，他母亲是 Devaki。后来他去了南达马哈拉的牧牛郎的那个村庄。
So Krishna and Balaram grew up in the village, in the little village of Vrindavan, in the family of the cowherd people.
所以主 Krishna 和巴拉拉玛他们两个人呢，就投生在牧牛郎的这个小村庄。
And all the gopis, they were the young girls in the family of the cowherd people.
所有的牧牛姑娘呢，她们都属于牧牛郎这个家庭当中的姑娘。
The cowherd boys are also the cowherd boys. They're called gopas. You have the gopi as the female, and the gopa is the boy. The cowherd boys. Krishna was a gopa.
牧牛童叫做勾帕，而牧牛姑娘呢叫勾皮。
Yeah. So Lord Krishna had association with both the gopas and the gopis.
主 Krishna 和勾帕和勾皮这两群人，他们都有联系。
So we were saying some of these gopis, they were the personified Vedas.
刚才我们说到，有一些韦达经的化身呢，
They
有一
want,
些牧牛姑娘就是韦达经的化身，
they wanted to know the form of Krishna,
他们渴望了解 Krishna 的形象，
and they wanted to take part in Rasadan.
他们渴望参加 Rasa 之舞。
So they came to Vrindavan, but they said, no, first you have to take birth in the family of the cowherd people.
他们来到稳达文之后，被告知你们首先必须要在牧牛郎的家庭当中投生。
Rasadan is only for the cowherd people.
Rasa 之舞呢，只有那些牧牛郎这些人，牧牛郎家庭当中的人才能参加的。
So the personified Vedas, they all took birth again and appeared in the family of cowherd people.
所有这些韦达经的化身呢，他们于是纷纷的就在牧牛郎的家庭当中纷纷投生了。
Cowherd girls, they have to do tasks like they have to collect all the cow dung every morning.
这些牧牛姑娘呢，她们每天的活很重，她们每天呢要去搜集那个牛粪饼。
Collect all the cow dung, make it into patties, and they will use the cow dung. When it dries, they will use it to cook.
他们每天的任务呢，就是要捡拾这个牛粪，然后把它们做成牛粪饼，之后拿牛粪饼用来烹饪。
The best food is cooked on cow dung.
最好吃的食物呢，是用牛粪做出来的，用牛粪这个燃料做出来的。
And then after cow dung, then the next alternative is to cook on coal.
其次呢，做出很好吃的饭是用煤，
Or you can cook with wood.
或者是用木材，
Or you can cook with gas.
或者是用燃气。
And the worst thing is electricity.
最差的那个这种食物做出来是用电做出来的。
Of course, nowadays mostly we cook on electricity.
那么在当今年代呢，当然我们大部分食物呢都是用电。
We don't have cows.
因为我们没有母牛，
Right? You don't have any cows at home.
你们家里的都没有母牛吧？
没有什么？有啊，
Do you have a dog?
你们是不是有人家里有狗？
有，有狗。
People,
美女有狗。
modern age people have dogs and cats. They don't have cows.
现在人家里的有宠物猫、宠物狗，但是没有宠物牛。
In the villages like Vrindavan, people would have cows.
像我他们这样的村里头，他们就会有很多母牛。
they would enjoy the benefit of the cows.
他们就会尽享母牛带给他们的好处。
Of course, cows are a domestic creature. They have to be taken care of.
乳牛呢是家畜，所以必须得到人们的照料。
Just like if you have a dog or a cat, you have to take care of it.
就好像有宠物猫、宠物狗，你得照料它们。
Similarly with cows, you take care of them.
同样呢，对母牛也一样，你要照顾它们。
They need to get water and they need to get grass.
母牛需要清水和草。
And Lord Krishna would enjoy to take the cows every day. He would go to the forest with the cows.
主 Krishna 每天他就享受着带这些乳牛到森林里。
And he would enjoy the beauty of the forest. Vrindavan, there are 12 forests.
在本达文有12座森林。
And Lord Krishna would wander in these different forests with the cows.
主 Krishna 就带着这些母牛在森林里漫游。
Of course, he would go with his friends, the cowherd boys. They would also come with Krishna.
当然了，他的母牛同朋友就和 Krishna 一起去森林里。
And they would enjoy pastimes together, taking prasadam together and playing games like children.
他们在一起享受欢乐的时光，彼此陪伴，照料牛，然后他们彼此互相的在一起玩耍。
So during the daytime, Lord Krishna would be with the cowherd boys, and at the night he would be with the cowherd girls.
主 Krishna 呢，在白天是和牧牛童一起度过，而在夜晚是和牧牛姑娘一起的。
He would call the gopis to the forest of Vrindavan, and they would dance Rasa Leela.
他会深更半夜召唤牧牛姑娘到森林里，和他们一起大跳 Rasa 之舞。
Lakshmi also wanted to go,
Lakshmi 也想参加，
but she went to Vrindavan and she did great austerities. And she begged all the Purushasthi people, please bless me that I can also take part in Rasa dance.
Lakshmi 呢就来到文达文，他在从事严格的苦求，他就恳求这些，他苦修，然后恳求Bharata说，请祝福我能够参加 Rasa 之舞。
But Lord Krishna told them, no, that's not for you. Your position is not there.
但是 Krishna 告诉 Lakshmi 说，不行，这不是你的地位，你的地方不在这里。
You're not a cow, you're not a gopi, you're not a girl, a village girl like these gopis.
你不是一个牧牛姑娘，不是像牧牛姑娘这样的这个女孩子。
So I said some of these gopis in their previous life, they were the personified Vedas.
刚才就说到这些牧牛姑娘，有一些是前一世是韦达经的化身。
And there were other gopis in their previous life, they were great sages.
还有一些牧牛姑娘的上一世是伟大的圣人。
And they lived in the forest and they had seen Lord Ramachandra.
他们在森林里的时候，他们亲眼目睹了 Ramachandra 的美丽。
Lord Ramachandra appeared in the Treta Yuga before Lord Krishna.
就 Krishna 主 Ramachandra 是在Dwarka Yuga，是在 Treta Yuga，是在 Krishna 显现的 Dwarka Yuga 之前显现的。
So Lord Ramachandra was in the forest with his wife and with his brother Lakshman, and these sages, they saw Lord Ramachandra and they were very attracted to him.
主 Ramachandra 带他的妻子 Sita 和他的弟弟 Lakshman 在森林的时候，这些圣人们目睹到主 Ramachandra 就深深地被他迷倒了。
And they desired to enjoy conjugal pastimes with him.
他们心中就升起了和 Ramachandra 享受这个爱侣的这种滋味的这种欲望。
But Lord Ramachandra, he told them, no, I already have a wife. I won't take another wife in this incarnation. Only one wife.
但是主Ramachandra告诉这些圣人们说，我在这一世呢，我发誓只接受一位妻子，现在我已经有了一位妻子了，我不会再接受其他妻子了。
Usually the kings, they can have many wives.
通常呢，国王可以娶很多的嫔妃。
Lord Ramachandra's father had many wives.
主Ramachandra的父亲就有许多的嫔妃。
His father was called Maharaj Dasara.
他的父亲的名字叫 Maharaj Dasara.
Dasa means 10 and Ratha means chariot.
Dasa
He could control 10 chariots.
Dasa 是10 ，Ratha 是战车，他可以驾驭10辆战车。
So he was a very powerful king. He had many wives.
他作为一个强有孔武有力的国王，就娶了很多的妻子。
So Lord Ramachandra only took one wife.
可是主Ramachandra他只接受一位妻子。
So he told these sages, he said, "You come in my next incarnation. In my next incarnation, I will appear in Vrindavan."
主Ramachandra告诉圣人们说：“你们就在我的下一个化身的时候，你们降临。就那个时候，在我下一个化身，我会接受许多妻子。”
We know Lord Krishna accepted many wives.
我们知道，主 Krishna 接受了很多的妻子。
And he also told these sages they should come in the families of the gopis, the family of the cowherd people in Vrindavan.
他告诉这些圣人们，他们应该投生在这个牧牛郎的家庭当中投生。
And there they would be able to enjoy his rasa dance.
在那种情况当中，他们彼此之间可以享受 Radha True。
But Lakshmi, she cannot do that.
但是 Lakshmi 她不能做到。
You cannot take a woman out of the palace and expect her to live in the village and collect cow dung.
就是你不能指望着把一位女士从皇宫里带出来，让她去捡拾牛粪。
So Lakshmi resides on the chest, Lord Narayan.
Lakshmi 呢是居住在主 Narayana 的胸膛上。
Another name of Lakshmi is Chanchala, which means restless.
Lakshmi 还有另一个名字叫 Chanchala， 意思是不安不稳的。
It's the nature of Lakshmi, that she cannot stay in one place.
Lakshmi 的本性就是她无法驻留在一个地方。
She can give blessings, but the blessings may not stay for very long.
她可以给予祝福，但是她的祝福呢不会持续。
You know, you get money, you can't keep it for very long.
你们都有这种体验，你们获得了这个金钱呢，但是金钱不会跟你在一起很久。
So that's the nature of Lakshmi.
这就是 Lakshmi 的本质。
She is chanchala. She is restless.
她是 Chanchala， 她是不安稳、躁动不安的。
So people, when they worship Lakshmi, it's not a very good thing to do because she won't stay with you for very long.
所以谁要是崇拜 Lakshmi 呢？这并不是很好的一种做法，因为 Lakshmi 不会和你待得很久。
But if you worship her with Lord Narayan, then she will stay.
但是如果把 Lakshmi 和主 Narayana 一起崇拜，那么 Lakshmi 就能和你在一起了。
So you want to get Lakshmi, you want her to be with you, you first worship Lord Narayan. And then Lakshmi will stay with you.
如果你要想获得 Lakshmi， 想让 Lakshmi 和你在一起，那你应该崇拜 Narayana， 这样 Lakshmi 就会在一起了。
So Srila Prabhupada taught us to worship Lord Narayan in the form of Lord Krishna.
释勒帕巴教导我们说，我们要崇拜，把 Narayana 以 Krishna 的形体加以崇拜。
And we worship Lakshmi. There's many forms of Lakshmi, and Lakshmi is the expansion of Srimati Radharani, who is the best of all the gopis.
Lakshmi 呢是 Srimati Radharani 的扩展，而 Srimati Radharani 是最优秀的勾体。
So we're learning to serve Radha and Krishna, who are non-different from Lakshmi and Narayan.
我们在学习崇拜 Radha Krishna 和 Lakshmi Narayana 没有区别。
We should understand that in the spiritual world there are different realms, different regions in which different devotees can enjoy relating to Lord Krishna in their different ways.
我们要知道，在灵性世界有很多的不同的领域，而在这些不同领域当中，有不同奉献者以不同的关系在和 Krishna 享受。
First of all, you have the Brahmajyoti, which is where the impersonalists go.
首先有 Brahmajyoti 泛光，这是非人格主义者的目的地。
The different demons who are killed by Krishna, they go to the Brahmajyoti.
被 Krishna 所杀死的不同恶魔就进入到泛光。
When Krishna was fighting in Mathura, he fought with the wrestlers, Mustika and Chanura and others, and when Krishna killed them, they all went to the Brahmajyoti.
Krishna 在马图拉杀死的那几位摔跤手 Mustika， 就这几位摔跤手就后来就去了 Brahmajyoti。
Some people chant Om. I can see the big Om on the window there. So some people, they will chant Om. Om is the impersonal feature of Lord Krishna.
看到在窗户上贴着很大的 Om， 有些人他们吟诵 Om 是 Krishna 的非人格特征的代表。
People who don't know the form of Krishna, they will worship Om, they will chant Om.
不知道 Krishna 的形象的人呢，会唱诵 Om。
In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Pranava sarva vedeshu, Pranava sarva vedeshu. In other, Pranav means Om. The Om. I am the syllable Om in the Vedic mantra.
Krishna 在《波伽梵歌》中说：“我是伟大曼陀中的 Om。”
So Om is a representation of Krishna, but it's the impersonal aspect of Krishna.
Om 也是 Krishna 的代表，但是是 Krishna 非人格特征的代表。
Sometimes people they don't understand that Krishna has a personal form.
有时候人们不懂 Krishna 还有他的形象。
They think that if he has a form, it must be material.
他们断定，倘若 Krishna 有形象的话，一定也是物质的。
They don't understand that there can be a spiritual form.
他们不明白，也有灵性的形象。
So the Brahmajyoti is where the impersonalists go.
Brahmajyoti 泛光是非人格主义的者的去的地方。
But it's in the spiritual world.
但它也在灵性的世界。
It's not on any spiritual planet, but it's in the spiritual sky.
它不是在任何灵性的星球上，但是它也位于灵性的天空。
So in the Brahmajyoti, there's oneness.
在Brahmajyoti 当中，就是它是一。
There's oneness, and there's no variety, and there's no activity.
在 Brahmajyoti 当中，那里没有丰富多彩、多样性， 那里没有活动，都是一。
And there are no relationships.
那里也没有关系。
There's only the oneness.
在 Brahma Jyoti 呢，一切都是一。
The feeling of one and entering into a oneness in the form of a great light. Entering into the light.
他们想进入这个光，巨大的光之中。
Sometimes people think that's the goal of yoga. They think the goal of yoga is to enter into the light.
有些人以为瑜伽的目标就是去融汇到光芒当中。
So one time the devotees were chanting, and the young lady, she was also chanting, and then she said to Prabhupada, she said, "Oh Swamiji, when I chant, I can see a bright light."
有一次呢，有一个年轻女士就跟帕帕德说：“帕帕，当我念诵的时候，我看到有非常强烈的光。”
Have you seen the bright light?
你们有没有看见这个非常强烈的光呢？
是的。
Have you seen the light yet? 你看过那个光吗？
看到了。
没有。
看到啊？
全是光。
你看到？
看到。
没看到。
看到。
看到？
没有。
No, Prabhupada said the goal is not to see the light. He said the goal is to go through the light.
帕帕说，这目标不是看到光，目标是穿越这片光。
Go through the light to see where the light is coming from.
穿越这片光，去看这个光源。
So you want to see the person where the light is coming from.
我们想要去看那个光的源头，来发出光的人。
So that is the goal.
这是目的地。
Don't be attracted by the light.
不要被这光炫目的光所迷惑。
So after going through the lights, there are many planets. They're called Vaikuntha planets.
在穿越这片放光之后，就有很多的星球叫外昆塔星球。
And there are many different forms of Lord Vishnu there.
有许多威神的形象在那里。
The devotees, those who are devotees of Lord Vishnu, they will go to the Vaikuntha planet.
主威神的奉献者会去外昆塔星球。
And in Vaikuntha planet, the relationship is Dasyaras. It means master and servant.
在外昆塔星球的关系是 Dasyaras， 就是主仆关系。
Just like when we get initiation, you get the name Krishna Das and Radha Dasi, means servant of Krishna or servant of Radha.
就好像启迪的时候，我们得到 Krishna Das 或是 Radha Dasi 的名字，也就是 Krishna 的仆人 Radha 的仆人。
So Vaikuntha is a place of service.
外昆塔是一个服务的地方。
The Lord is there as a master, and He's there either as in different forms of Lord Vishnu with 4 arms.
主 Krishna 是那里的主人，而他的不同的 Vishnu 形象都有着4臂。
And everyone who goes to Vaikuntha, they also get a body with 4 arms.
谁去了外昆塔呢，也将获得4臂的形体。
But there's a difference between the Lord and all the devotees.
但是主和他的奉献人之间是有着天壤的区别。
Lord Krishna has a special jewel around his neck called the Srivatsa.
主 Krishna 胸膛前面有特殊的珠宝，叫 Srivatsa。
No, oh sorry, the hair on his chest is Srivatsa.
他的胸膛呢有一缕这个毛发叫 Srivatsa。
And the jewel around his neck is called Kaustuba.
而他胸口戴的宝石叫 Kaustuba。
So sometimes when devotees go to Vaikuntha, they're thinking they're seeing the Lord, but then they realize, no, he's not the Lord. Oh, and the devotee will say, no, I'm not the Lord. You have to go inside the Lord.
有的人去了వై昆塔就以为见到的就是主本人，但是这些人就说我不是主，那个主在那里。
You have to understand how to distinguish the Lord from all the devotees.
你们要知道如何区分主和所有的奉献者。
Because everyone's got 4 hands, and everyone is young, and everyone is looking the same.
因为每个人呢都有4臂，都有着青春年少的容貌，长得都一样。
But only the Lord has the Kastuba gem and the Srivatsa mark on his chest.
只有主，他胸膛呢有着这个须发的这个毛发，还有 Kastuba 宝石。
So this is Vaikuntha.
这就是వై昆塔无忧星宿。
And there's a part of Vaikuntha, there's a special part of Vaikuntha which is called Dwarka.
在వై昆塔有一个特殊的地方叫 Dwarka.
Dwarka is where Lord Krishna lived after he left Vrindavan. First he went to Mathura, then he went to Dwarka.
当主 Krishna 离开文达文，他首先去了马图拉，其后又去了多尔卡城。
Dwarka is a place of opulence.
多尔卡是富裕之地。
And Lord Krishna lives there in the form of Narayan with Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune.
主 Krishna 在那里的主 Krishna 是以 Narayan 的形象和 Lakshmi 一起住在那里。
But there's also a place called Ayodhya, where Lord Ramachandra lives.
那里还有一个地方叫 Ayodhya， 是主 Ramachandra 的居所。
Some people are devoted to Lord Ramachandra. They will also go to the spiritual world. They can go to the Ayodhya in the spiritual world.
主 Ramachandra 的奉献者也将去灵性世界，去灵世界的 Ayodhya。
But above all these places, there is Goloka, where Lord Krishna lives. It's a cowherd boy.
在所有这些居所之上的是 Goloka， 主 Krishna 的亲身居所。
And Krishna enjoys his pastimes there with all the cowherd people.
主 Krishna 和所有的牧牛郎们、牧牛童在那里享受。
Taking care of all the cows and playing with all the devotees, the boys and the girls.
他照料着乳牛和那些牧牛姑娘、牧牛童一起玩耍。
So Goloka is the topmost planet in the spiritual sky.
Goloka 是灵性天宫最崇高的地方。
And the mood in Goloka is Madhurya Rasa. Everyone is in love with Krishna.
在 Goloka 的心态是 Madhurya Rasa， 是每个生物都爱的，深爱 Krishna。
And they live the simple life of the cowherd people with Lord Krishna.
他们的生活方式是简朴的牧牛郎、牧牛人的身份，和 Krishna 住在一起。
And Lord Krishna came to this world 5,000 years ago and reenacted the pastimes of the spiritual world by appearing in Vrindavan as a young child.
5000年前，主 Krishna 降临到这个世界，就在文达文一个孩童的形象呢，在那里重演了他的逍遥时光。
So Vrindavan on this planet Earth is like the embassy of the spiritual world.
这个世界上的文达文就好像灵性世界的大使馆。
Just like if you go to China embassy in America, you may be in China, but you go to the Chinese embassy in America, it's just like being in China.
就好比是我们到美国，就去了美国中国驻美大使馆，那么我们在那里就好像回到了中国一样。
Everything is Chinese. Everything in the embassy, in the Chinese embassy, although it's in America, everything is Chinese.
就是虽然就是中国驻美的使馆在那里呢，一切都是中国风格的。
All the appliances, all the instruments, all the computers will be Lenovo, all that, everything will be Chinese.
所有的这个电脑都是联想电脑，所有的这个设施呢也都是中国制造的。
Because it's the embassy of China.
因为那里是中国使馆。
So the same way, Vrindavan is the embassy of the spiritual world.
同样的 ，Vrindavan 是灵性世界的使馆。
The consulate to go to the spiritual world. There's no difference between the Vrindavan on this earth and Vrindavan in the spiritual sky.
在这个地球上的Vrindavan和灵性天庭的Vrindavan没有区别。
The people of Vrindavan at one point they understood that Krishna must be the supreme Lord, and they came to Nanda Maharaj.
Vrindavan 的居民呢一度以为 Krishna 就是至尊主，于是就来找Nanda Maharaj。
They said, "We want your son. He should show us the spiritual world."
他们找Nanda大君说：“我们希望你的儿子来向我们展示灵性世界。”
So Krishna came, and all the people, the men of Vrindavan, they were all there, and they were saying to Krishna, "Please, you show us the spiritual world. We want to see what it is like."
于是，就是这些居民们就纷纷来到Krishna面前，请求他说：“请向我们展示灵性世界的样子吧，我们想看一看。”
So Lord Krishna said, "All right, I will show you." He said, "Are you ready?" And he said, "Close your eyes." And they all closed their eyes. He said, "Okay, now open your eyes." And Lord Krishna said, "Now, can you see? Can you see the spiritual world?"
Krishna 说：“那好吧，请你们都闭上眼睛，我就给你们展示。”之后呢 ，Krishna 就说：“请你睁开眼睛，你们看见灵性世界了吗？”
And they were looking. They said, "Well, it just looks like the same place where we live."
这些人就睁大眼睛说：“看上去跟我们住的地方一模一样啊。”
Lord Krishna said, "Yes, this is the spiritual world."
Krishna 说：“是的，这就是灵性世界。”
The people were shocked. They did not know they'd been living in the spiritual world.
这些人都张口结舌，不知道自己原来一直生活在灵性世界。
So we want to develop that vision to see Krishna everywhere.